Welcome. I'm David Eichholtz with David Richard Gallery here in New York City. We're in the gallery right now, and I'm with New York artist Isaac Aden. And this is a new body of work that Isaac has been working on. Actually, the concept sort of started a couple of years ago, but you really honed in on this body of work really kind of in January, sort of full steam ahead. And these paintings, which there are, I lost count, is it 16 or 17 up?
16 or 17, yeah.
So these are all brand new paintings. The body of work is actually quite larger than that, but we've selected these paintings. And as you'll see through the series of this talk, they range in 3 different sizes, mostly vertical, but there are horizontal formats. But and this is a significant departure from the way Isaac typically curates his shows and produces and presents a new body of work. Generally, there are multiple components to his exhibitions. They're usually figural, for sure, sculptural, as well as painting elements. The paintings are often very ornamented, and in terms of having other things that are incorporated around them that are not painting per se. So this is quite different, and it's a very elegant and distinct body of work. So what we'd like to do today is have Isaac talk about this work. There are 2 very key components of it. I mean, I guess what the way I haven't said is it distills down to really 2 basic bodies of discussion, I think. One is the formal aspect of it, and then the other is the conceptual aspect of it. The formal aspect of it relates to the color and sort of his process and how the paintings were actually created and what they sort of reference to me art historically. And these are movements and periods in art history that you said have sort of resonated with you and that you also felt spoke to you, which was color fill painting, monochromes, and minimalism. So as you look at the paintings as we go through the show, you will see things that are distinctly very minimal, clearly very color field based, and some look very monochromish, but there's a lot of different colors in these paintings, which Isaac will get into. And the second is more conceptual. As I mentioned, Isaac always likes to curate his shows and put together a new body of work and help convey to the viewer the diversity and complexity of art historical moments and movements and artists who have inspired the work or that he's referencing. So Isaac is very knowledgeable of art history and really thinks very deeply about these bodies of work when he constructs them. So to that end, even though these paintings may look as non-objective abstractions or an experiment in color painting, they're not. They're a lot more complex and a lot more happening behind the scenes and conceptually that we will spend quite a bit of time talking to you about. And some of them will surprise you quite a bit, I think. So, we'll be back in one moment to have Isaac then talk about these works.